Happy Valley coming up on Wednesday night. Welcome to Racing to Win. We've got it covered for you all here. Plenty of news and details coming up on the show. We'll look to the international sale later in the week. But first, introducing the panel. Hello to Paul, Ali and Nick Child. And Nick, what's coming up at the Valley?
Yeah, good card this one, Mark, actually. Some nice horses going round. Ryan Moore, of course, has a busy night. So this will be his last meeting here in Hong Kong for a few weeks before he comes back for the Derby. And he looks like he's got some winning chances. He
has a good book, Paul, as does Hugh Bowman.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I quite like some of Hugh's rides coming up at the meeting. There's no jackpots to speak of. All the money was won last week, but can easily create some new ones.
Absolutely. Well, coming up on Friday night, it is the HKIS sale. There'll be paddles going up everywhere, and Nick spoke to the man behind the sale. It is Danny Rolston.
Danny Rolston, it's an incredibly exciting time of year. The international sale here in Hong Kong comes around pretty quickly, and this is one of 21 lots that will go under the hammer on March 7th. You must be a very excited, if not slightly nervous man.
Yeah, well, this is the time of the year that we exist for. So it's been a long road. We bought these horses back in 2023, and finally getting close to point of sale.
Talk us through the process, Danny. Obviously, for those that don't know or aren't too familiar with the sale, what is the process from sort of start to hammer drop, and then obviously racing career? What does it look like for these horses?
Obviously, the purchasing point is yearling sales around the world. So we're in the midst at the moment of the Southern Hemisphere yearling sales, and so we're buying for 2027 at the moment. These horses were purchased in 2023. We then we send them to our breakers. Then they go to our trainers, both in Europe and in Australia, to be prepared for their training careers. We put them through racecourse gallops. We put jockeys on them to get feedback, and then ultimately we put them through a stringent vetting process and make sure that we are only bringing the horses that will pass the vetting for import, but also that the jockeys have given us the confidence and the trainers have given us the confidence that they've got the ability and the temperament to be successful here in Hong Kong.
Talking of horses for Hong Kong, Danny, is there a type of horse or a particular model that you look for? And has it changed in your time since you've been overseeing the sale? Have you had to sort of tweak anything? Have there been things that you've changed as far as that sort of thing is concerned?
Yeah, look, I mean, we're looking for a real specific type. We like horses with the right size and scope for Hong Kong. We're racing on fast grass, so we need correct conformation, and of course pedigree is important to us, and most importantly the sire, and doing the data analysis on the stallions that do perform here. Is we're not buying a massive pool of horses. We've got to really increase the chances of success. So we try and tick all the boxes that we can before we purchase.
12 months ago, the sale was held in March for the first time. Some positive results out of that, the likes of New Future Folks and Mark Wynn, to name but a couple. So a positive move coming a little bit earlier in the year.
Yeah, we took that brave move. Obviously, it was a bit different to the previous years, but we really wanted to get the horses here, get them acclimatised better, get them primarily into the trainers' stables that bit earlier, so that they had that grounding and that opportunity to at least barrier trial or race for 1 or 2 times before the end of the season, to really set them up for their 4-year-old season here.
Sales, Danny, is a results-driven business. Now, the catalogue paying homage to obviously a very good one in Romantic Warrior. He sort of stands head and shoulders above many, but there have been a lot of good horses through this sale. Patch of Theta is another. We can go further back, the likes of Pakistan Star, etc. So the results have been superb, and obviously some of them really standing head and shoulders.
Romantic Warrior, 2 on Liberty Island. It's history at Sha Tin. 3 cups.
Yeah, there's a long list of Group 1 winners that have come out of the sale, and we don't get those every year, but that's just the nature of breeding and selling and racing horses. But we've got a really good supporting cast, and you've mentioned a few of them. And Patch of Theta's he's been a great advertisement for the sale, and who was a high price purchase through the sale, and great seeing that purchase price being rewarded through prize money and the ISG bonus.
Danny, obviously, thanks for chatting to us. It's an exciting time of year. Can we go and have a look at a few horses?
Yeah, let's go. So Nick, we've got lot number 15.
What we got here?
Lot number 15 by
Sayuni.
Obviously, same sire as Johannes Brahms.
Indeed, yeah.
He's one that at Brian Meehan's stable in Manton, we took them for a racecourse gallop in October at Chelmsford, and this is one horse that really showed up on the day and showed a lot of speed. So we're pretty excited about him. We think he'll be he should be one of the horses from the European draft that certainly gets up and races earlier. Lot number 19 by Maymas. He was a horse that we bought in Ireland at the Goff sale. Particularly good type, and really physically what we're trying to find in a yearling. Michael Cannan obviously selects our horses for us in Europe, and when we talk about size and scope and being athletic, I think this horse is a great example of all of those sorts of things. A lot of quality.
Yeah, he certainly does look a lovely type. Danny, look, it's been great to have a look at some of these horses. Can't wait for the 7th to come around, and it's certainly very exciting. So many thanks for having us, and we look forward to it.
Thanks for coming. Thank you.
There is Danny Rolston with Nick. Now, if you want to watch the sale on Friday night, you'll see, Nick, we should get you to do this because you're part of the sale. Jump on the website. The mouse scrolls across horse racing, then onto Hong Kong International Sale, and everything you need is right there. You can check out all of the breeze-ups which took place at Sha Tin on Saturday, but there is the live cast section. The breeze-up is also under that tab at the moment. To Happy Valley now on Wednesday night. We head with the first race getting underway at 6:40 on the C+3 course for the 9 races, and it's Kwun Chung Bus 60th Anniversary Cup night. And the feature is race number 7, one of 2 races that we do focus on the show. And the 7th race is a Class 3 over the 1,200 metres. Young Emperor 1 on debut, Nordic Dragon 7-day backup. Happy Valley debuts for Francis Maynell and Sunny DeBest. Thai Victory is on debut in Hong Kong, and over 1,000 metres at Goulburn before arriving. And Casper Founds with 2 in down the bottom in Mighty Commander and Capital Legend. So just a field of 10 here. Paul, who's getting on the bus early?
I think Francis Maynell coming here for the first time, shown a lot of pace at Sha Tin. I think he can lead. Romantic Sun likes to go forward. Sunny DeBest can get himself into a nice position. Thai Victory's gone forward. He only had the 1 race in Australia, and he led or was on the pace in that race, and has gone forward in his trials, but he's drawn wide. Nordic Dragon's been going back from his wide draws.
Nick's back. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Here he is with Chris So talking Sunny DeBest.
Chris, so Happy Valley coming up on Wednesday. You've got Sunny DeBest in race number 7. First go around here. He's a nice horse, this guy, isn't he?
Yeah, of course. He's a nice horse, and from the first beginning, early the season, we put him in the 14. A bit disappointing. Not a bit, actually. It's disappointing. So we bring him back to the 1,200, and he got a good perform.
I read in an article, Chris, somewhere that you seem to think Happy Valley might suit him. This is his first go around here. What was the reasoning, or in your mind, why do you think this track would suit him, do you think?
Actually, I planned for a long time to let him run in the Happy Valley. Don't forget, he tried in the Happy Valley before. He tried nice, handled the track, handled the band. So, but sometimes, I need to work it out with the owner. And and I think it's the right timing to change, because he win Sha Tin. And also, I'm thinking he will be suit there. The pace should be faster in the early stage, and he will come strong.
The biggest sort of talking point, I guess, Chris, is that you managed to get Ryan Moore down here to trial him last week. He rides him in his race. What did Ryan think of him?
He's happy, the trial, and just an easy trial. He's feeling good, and that's why when he come, I just call him. Are you free for the trial? He say okay. So yeah.
It certainly caught our eye, that's for sure. He's up to marker 67. A bit more scope off that mark, do you think, then going forward?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I think. Yeah, he is good. Yeah, and I really hope can, because it's my only sponsorship night. I hope he perform. And draw 7 is not too good, but not too bad. I hope he perform at Happy Valley.
That's Chris's thoughts, Paul, on Sunny DeBest. What are yours about him getting around Happy Valley?
Yeah, I think it won't be a problem. Barrier 7, he'll just go forward, I think, and sit off the pace, so he'll definitely get his chance.
Yeah, I just think there's so much written in the stars here, isn't it? Really, the owner that's sponsoring the race, and this horse is a good one, so I think he can win for sure.
He'll be spot on. There you go, owner winning the cup back with a Sunny DeBest will be the target. Romantic Sun is one of the horses he has to beat. Nicky comes out of the David Hayes stable. This is a second. This is 2 runs ago. He's since raced over the 1,400. Ran ran second over the 1200 behind Dancing Code.
Yeah, look, I think coming back in trip's going to suit him. He's had a trial since his last run as well. Harry Bentley on for David Hayes, not a combination we see all that often. They have gone close on an occasion so far this season when teaming up. Did run second, didn't he, behind Young Emperor, who reopposes this time in, but I think he's a decent chance back in trip, Paul.
Yeah, I definitely agree, and I think his best runs have been at Happy Valley, that run you mentioned.
All right, on to Beauty Infinity here, Nick, and this is Alexi Bedell and John Size combining with him, running fourth last time behind Beauty Destiny, and he does his best work late in this race.
He does indeed. Yeah, they've actually dropped him a pound for this run. He was only beaten 2 lengths into fourth, so they're certainly giving him a bit of help there, the assessors. He's drawn well, got an informed jockey, Alexi Bedell, riding him for the first time, and he's a 2-time course and distance winner, so again, you can make a nice case for him.
Yeah, definitely. He's been placed 9 out of his 14 goes over the course and distance, and they went slow in that race, so he did sprint off a slow pace.
That is him. You're going to make a case for this horse, Paul. Francis Maynell, going back 2 runs ago for him also, because this performance is second behind the impressive The Boombox, who runs on the weekend.
Yeah, he's unbeaten, The Boombox, so the form looks pretty good coming out of this race. He's coming here for the first time, but look, he's a horse from 6. I think he can lead, and if he can dictate, he might be one that could be a bit of odds at the moment. Hopefully he's at double figures. So I just think Sunny the Best is going to be overbet, so I'm happy to go with him. He
could be value, couldn't he? Francis Maynell, there's certainly no fluke about it. He's run 2 back when only beaten a half, and he's run since, of course. He obviously was well held, but he's interesting around here.
Shock winner on debut, Nick, Young Emperor, 2 starts ago. He then struck a wet track. Given a bit of time after that run in the race won by Gustosissimo, and David Eustace has given him 2 trials.
He has, yeah, look, and, his trials have looked OK. Obviously, he won, as you said, big odds, 41 to 1 on debut. So, look, maybe, hopefully, the excuse was that he probably didn't handle the slightly softer conditions last time, but he should get his ground this time in, Paul, and I think he can certainly atone for that 8th last time. Yeah,
I'm not so keen on him. It just he has to give weight away to those other horses, and he was pushed out in that trial, so he was right on the cusp, but didn't get it in for me.
We know Francis Maynell certainly did, though.
Yeah, going to put him on top, make him the value runner. Obviously, Sunny the Best is going to be hard to beat, but he's going to be very short. Romantic Sun coming back to Happy Valley, and Beauty Infinity sprinting off that slow pace. 3, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah, gone Sunny the Best in this. There's just so much happening with him, and Ryan's had a sit on him previously in a trial, and he looked good there. So Sunny the Best on top. Over Young Emperor, I think, can hopefully bounce back to form. Romantic Sun goes in, and Beauty Infinity wasn't too far away last time. 4, 1, 6, 8 for me.
And that has been the preview for race number 7, the feature at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. Break time on Racing to Win. Back with plenty more right after this. Welcome back to Racing to Win as we wind our way through Happy Valley on Wednesday night. But it's time, before we get to race number 9, Paul, to have a look at your last run reminder. Which one of the beauties is it?
Lions, actually. We're going the toppy here in race number 6. Now, they went really slow in this race, and you can see him, he was wide most of the way, so really fast in this race, and he was on the pace, and you can see him, he was wide as well on that pace, and he still stayed on really nicely. You can see it was 1.79 seconds faster than standard, and he was hit the front here, and he just got a little bit tired late, so it was a really good run under the circumstances. Billionaire Secret that won the race, he came from well back, and so did the second horse, and he was the only one of the pacemakers that stayed on. So with that in mind, I think he's going to be tough to beat.
Race 6, number 1 is the last run reminder for Happy Valley on Wednesday. Race number 9 now, the focus, and it is a Class 3, the second division of the 1200s. Sugar's a 6-time course and distance winner. Eason's had 3 starts at Happy Valley this season and placed in all of them. Spicy Gold has the hood off, the pacifiers going on. California Deeply, wider draw, and has had a trial since his last start. Legendary Impact goes up in trip. Oreo, he ran third at his only start at the Valley. Wider draw for him. And Sweetbriar, based over the 1,000 metres at Chart 10 last start, Paul, and Sports Legend leads them up again.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much pace in this race, so I think he can easily get to the front, which should allow Spicy Gold to be a little bit closer than he has been. Sweetbriar, Easton are never far away. Sugar's got 1, barrier 1, so I don't think he'll lead, but he'll get a nice trail or 3 back on the inside there. Then back to California Deeply. Season's Wit has drawn well, but he goes back, and Ariel from the wide draw will go back.
We are going to Nick right now to talk to the jockey of Spicy Gold. It is Alexi Bedell.
Alexi, Spicy Gold is a horse that I know you've got a really good association with, and well, once again, last time that was a mega run defeat, wasn't it, really?
Yeah, he runs very well, consistently well, and I believe he should deserve a win like this in a Class 3. He's got a good draw, so he should once again run a very good race.
Yeah, he's run a couple of really nice races in Class 3. I mean, last time out he's done what he usually does, hasn't he? Run on strongly, and I mean, he's just been edged out by one in form.
Yeah, correct. The other day I had a good draw, but maybe the touch wasn't quite as fast as I would want. And the winner was in a perfect spot, went back, went out, and he took off at the right time perhaps. So I can feel the horse is still able to improve on that, and hopefully I can put him in the right spot and do well.
Mark's tweaked the headgear with him. Hood's coming off, pacifiers going on. How do you think that will affect him?
I think it's a good call. The horse is a very good beginner, but after that in the race he's a bit off the beat. He likes a clear run to express himself, and I think it might help me a little bit.
Indeed. I'm not sure you're going to need much help, Alexei, because your form is probably as good as his at the moment. Things are going well, plenty of winners across the board, so hopefully that can continue.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's very competitive. It's good to jump on some good horses and deliver. Hopefully we keep the ball rolling.
There he is, Paul. Alexei Spicy Gold. Is he in your mix this week?
Only on a minor line. The reason being is that his last win was off 56, and he's sneaking up the ratings without winning. He's now 68, so he's a lot higher than his last winning mark.
He's sort of his own worst enemy, really, isn't he? But he continues to defy and run well, so I expect a bit the same.
Speaking of running well, Nick Eason's doing a great job. He's had a stable change in the off-season, so a different stable for him. They all look the same down there at Sha Tin, but a different one that he comes out of each day. And Ricky, you has him now.
Yeah, slightly different postcode for him, but look, he's racing well. Last win for him was off of 84, so he's gone the other way compared to the horse we just saw. He's actually down to 72 now, so he's £12 lower than his last win, but you'd say another one could be close, Paul.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the major contenders for me, definitely.
Emeritus Spexo in that replay too. Paul, John Sizer's horse is going so well at the moment. This is what John did during February. 6 wins and a stack of placings.
Like he went from sort of last to first, it was like one of those Ferraris. They go 0 to 60 in a very short period of time, and he's done that. As we would expect. Smashing Express looks a winner. Lovers in the Air's a debutant. Golden Ride's got an awkward draw, and I don't mind the two beauties there, Alliance and Infinity, both they're good chances. And I think they're probably his two best ones.
Yeah, for sure. Look, he's he's throwing a few darts at the ball there. He's obviously teaming up with Ryan before he jets out of Hong Kong. So yeah, look, he's in good form. Is John Size?
They are John's runners at Happy Valley. Nick, we move on now to Oreo, who was having his first start at Happy Valley this night. Sports Legend hadn't raced for a little while before this. He trialled well over the 1,050 and just knocked up from the 200, so he'll be fitter.
He will indeed. Yeah, look, I've got a bit of time for Oreo in this race. As you mentioned there, when going through the card, Mark, he's had just the one go here and he ran well. That was last time when third. So, look, there's certainly a case to be made for him. Gate 10's obviously a little bit tricky, but I think he's got a bit more to offer, Paul. Yeah,
he's got the light weight. He's going to come in, so I quite like him in this as well. And he'll go back from his wide draw, so I think he's a really good chance. The other one, I think Sports Legend can get an easy lead as well.
OK, and we head to Chung Fa now, Paul. Sugar, we know him well around Happy Valley on a Wednesday night. We'll have to carry the 134 pounds. Stable's going well. We haven't seen him since the 21st of January. Good draw, 6-time course and distance winner. This is a recent trial from him up at Chung Fa.
Yeah, nice quiet trial from him, just a maintenance trial. He's got to give away to a lot of horses in this, and that's why he didn't go in for me.
Yeah, look, same. I didn't get him into the 4. I respect him. He's off £6 higher than his last win. His last win, in fact, came when he beat Swift Ascend, so that's pretty good form, really. But how much more can he keep offering up now he's in the high 70s? I'm not so sure.
Couple more to talk about. Nick Sweetbriar's a horse you've had some time for in the past. What about in Class 3?
I don't have much time for him in Class 3, in all honesty, Mark. Yeah, look, 0 from 15. Look, he's run the odd decent race, Sweetbriar, but I just feel we know enough about him to suggest that he's a Class 4 horse, really.
Looks that way, doesn't he? 63 rating, so hopefully he'll get back down to Class 4 shortly.
All right, California Deeply.
He'll get back. I don't know if this race will totally suit him, but he doesn't want to out of turn now, this horse. He did win a couple in a row back in the 22-23 season, but just the one win this season so far.
Yeah, he's had that trial since, and I mean, he wasn't far away last time behind View of the World, so you'd never rule out a Tony Cruz horse in a hurry for sure.
Especially of late at Happy Valley. Tony's
Indeed.
horses have been winning plenty on a Wednesday night at the Valley. So that is a race 9 overview. What's a race 9 selection, Paul?
Gonna go the one with the lightweight here, which is Ario down the bottom. I didn't mind him at his first start at Happy Valley, and he did win nicely. Eason's very well rated. Sports Legend should get an easy lead, and Spicy Gold's consistent. 9-2-4-5.
Yeah, I'm going to hope I can justify that interview with Alexi Bedell. Spicy Gold, I think, can hopefully get the job done once again. Change of headgear going on here. And Alexi Bedell, Mark Noonan teaming up. Alexi knows the horse very well, of course. Easton in for second. He's racing well. Oreo can go well again, though he is drawn a little bit stickily. And Sports Legend, for Dynamo Danny Shum, I didn't think was at the worst, as Paul touched upon. We'll give a bold sight from gate 1. 5-2-9-4.
That is race number 9. Just a reminder that all of the races are on the website, the preview race by race. Go to hkjc.com. You saw how to do it earlier in the show, and click on audio and video for race by race analysis. You can check out all the details for the HKIS sale coming up on Friday night. But right now, Paul, we're going to check out your best bet.
Yeah, a pair of 8s for me. Race 8, number 8, a horse called Sky Vino. Look, he looks really close to a win here. I think Hugh Bowman's got a very good book of rides. You can see him on the inside here, finishing off this race really nicely. He was just beaten, so it was a good run once again from him. He's been a very consistent horse. He's raced on the all-weather. He's also raced really well here at Happy Valley. They were across the track there, and you can see him staying on nicely here for third. But a really good run from him, I thought, and I think he's ready to win. And the value will do Francis Maynor, one of the races we covered. Should be a double-figure price, and he'll go to the front, and we catch him if we can. So race 7, number 3. We'll do the play early in the card in race number 2 with Happy United, recent downgrader with Bowser, and E-Universe, who's changed stable and won a trial recently. So a QQP 1, 2 and 5 there in race number 2.
Yeah, best bet coming up for me on Wednesday night, race 7, number 4, Sunny De Best. Ryan Moore on board here for trainer Chris So. First go around here, but he's got some pretty good form in the book, and he's trialled nicely prior to this as well. So Sunny De Best I like there. And the value, we go race 1, number 10, Nice Birdie. Declan McDonough is on board this horse here. He's run some nice races, including a win over the 2200 metres. Now, this is he's run a few starts ago. He's certainly not run badly here. He's drawn gate number 1, so they can usually be quite tactical sort of affairs, these, and he should be able to get himself into a pretty nice position. So for mark of 29, I think he gets his claim in what looks a pretty open sort of race. And the play, race 6, 159, Beauty Alliance, Mission Strike and Me Time go into the play for race 6.
The best will stick with Casper Founds as well, just like Paul, same combination. Hugh Bowman, Casper Founds, M Unicorn has a great record over the 1650 at Happy Valley. Did miss a run when he was supposed to race last time, but has trialled very strongly on the all-weather since, as has this horse. Prestige Good, which comes to Happy Valley for the first time on the class drop. Richard Kingscote with the ride for Ricky Hughes. So we'll make him the best in an easier race than what he has been opposing lately. And the play, race 3, M Unicorn, Glorious Success, and the other Unicorn, Super Unicorn, 1, 3 and 6 in a QQP in race number 3. That has been a look at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. Further afield, we head back to Sha Tin on Sunday for an 11-race program. It's Lok Sing Tong Cup Day. And on Wednesday week, it'll be the Island Trophy with a 10-minute past 6 start time. So plenty of racing coming up, Nick, with 9, 11 and 9. It kicks off on Wednesday night, and then a number of the 4-year-olds are out to Sha Tin on Sunday again. Yeah, they are indeed. Sort of last chance saloon, really, isn't it, Paul, to try and get that sort of entry or that place in the Derby? Yeah, definitely. Horses we're talking about there are Bundle Award, Sky Heart, Markwin and Dragon Joy, I think, are probably the most prominent ones. Cambridge there as well. So they're the ones that will be trying to get into the Derby. All right, that's all coming up at Sha Tin on Sunday. You'll be at the sale on Friday night. Busy night? I'll be there, yeah. Can't wait. No, it will be busy, but it'll be good fun at the same time. Before we get there, we'll be at Happy Valley. You'll be lurking around too, Paul? Yeah, I'll be there. Won't be at the sale, but I'll be watching it with interest. But you'll definitely be at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. I'll see you on Wednesday night for sure. Absolutely. And we'll see you hopefully at Happy Valley on Wednesday night too. Big thanks to both Nick and Paul, and to you that has been racing to win with the first at the Valley on Wednesday night at 6:40.